Packages, oh my beloved packages, have I got something today that I am looking forward to showing you all. However, before I divulge into what is in this Home Depot box that was shipped to me from eBay, I want to show off some Playmates Star Trek figures that I received. I don't know why I said received, that I picked up. Anyways, first figure I picked up was from a local little store. The guy was super kind, he cut me a deal. I got 3 figures from this store, and I got them for $32, which is around, you know, $9.33.60 a piece, give or take. First figure is Deanna Troi, and this is from the first wave of the Playmates figures, and it's the second reissue, as you can tell by the black text that says Bonus Starfleet Action Base. It also has the later warning sign on it, which is kind of funny, and it also has no Bandai sticker covering it up on the back. So, you know, there's some interesting stuff on here. As with all of these Playmates figures, they have various quality control issues, and I think that this figure has a really decent paint job for what it is. That being said, it's still a Playmates action figure. It's not going to be great. They're cheaply made. I feel like I even overpaid, even at $9 a unit. It's just one of those things where I feel $9 a unit, fuck. No, I'm an idiot. It's around like $10.33 a unit. Yeah, I definitely overpaid, but this guy's, you know, a local brick and mortar near my apartment, so I'm like, whatever. I think it's fine. If I see one of these, I'm gonna pick it up. It's not that big of a deal. Anyways, on to the next figure. You won't believe it. It's another Deanna Troi. This time, it's in her second season uniform. She has like 30,000 different uniforms she changes into. I haven't finished Star Trek The Next Generations in its entirety. I watched it when I was little. I'm rewatching it now. I think Deanna is a baddie. She is a cunty-ass bitch in the nicest way possible. She slays, and she is epic sauce. And this is very fun for me because of the fact that I think Deanna Troi literally is just an amusing character to me. She's just the fucking therapist of the fucking Starfleet, you know, Enterprise. She gets shit done, and I think that that's very, very slay of her. Very, yeah. Anyways, this was the second figure I picked up. The packaging is really busted, so I am going to open it. Oh my gosh. Maybe not in this video, but I just wanted to show off that was the figure that I received. And then my third figure that I received is another little Deanna Troi. This time, it's just another one of her later season uniforms. Very generic. I like her pink accessories. It's very fitting. And this even has the Deep Space Nine little blister sticker. And, you know, her number was 38424. Not that you can really see it on this camera. My other camera that I normally use is just not really cooperating with me right now. As you can see, it's literally just like stuck out there. I'm ignoring that for the most part, but anyways, I also okay. Anyways, I also picked up this one at Retro Expo. a couple days ago with Kaya, and I had a really fun time. There was only really like one booth selling Star Trek stuff, and this guy cut me a really good deal, and I did pay the $13 for it, but he cut off like $20 off the Space Shuttlecraft Goddard playset, and it's in like superb condition. He was asking 50, I got it for like 30, and he's like, I'll do 30 if you just buy the 2 figures over here. And I got a Data, and I think is Season 1 uniform, and this is her in her 6th season uniform right here, Deanna Troi. You know, just generic, has a little space pog, and I'm really excited to build my collection. And I know that there's more Deanna Troi figures. I know that she has the Fistful of Data's figures, and I know that she probably has a little bit more. I'll need to look it up. But this one I also think is pretty fun because it has a little Generations poster in it, which I'm a sucker for anything that's extra in these, especially because I am a collector. I've always been. And stuff like that just, you know, really tickles my fancy. Now I am going to cut, this is going to be the only cut of the video, just to make sure that my address is not shown, and I'm going to show you 3 figures I got from a little shop from North Carolina. Don't necessarily remember their name, but it's a local toy store in like the, I think like southern North Carolina regions, and they had some really cool stuff. This is the first time I'm reaching into the box. I'm not going to grab anything too expensive yet, which is a giveaway, and I can hardly grab this crap. But here is the first figure, and it is Mr. Q in the Starfleet uniform, particularly the captain's uniform, which is pretty awesome. And he has the little Starship Enterprise accessory. The likeness is okay. His eyes are kind of wonky. They're oh god, they're like printed off to the side. But the card is still intact on this, and the box isn't that yellowed. So I might keep them there. And you know, on the back, there's this whole, you know, thing. Oh no. I think it's fun. And then the second figure that I ordered, I actually already own one of these, but I wanted to get more because I'm a sucker for sealed stuff. This is Geordi LaForge in the first season uniform, which I believe, actually, I don't remember if this is part of the first set of figures. I think it's part of like the second wave, if I'm certain. Yeah, but I picked this guy up for $5 as well as Q for $5, which I feel like is a great deal for these. More than anything, I'm just so happy to get more fucking Reading Rainbow, dude. Literally LeVar Burton. And I don't know if it's this version. Yeah, this version does not have the removable visor because I guess it's part of the second wave. And I think the uniform would be slightly different on the first wave. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, this next figure that I received, I am so ecstatic to show you all. It is something that I am very happy to be unboxing. It is the 1701 Natasha Yar Yesterday's Enterprise figure, sealed, and it is numbered as 677. So kind of on the lower end of the numbers. And interestingly enough, what I saw about her arms is the fact that they're out of place. That's not a big deal. The paint job's not that great on this. It's okay. It's sealed, and it's a highly desirable figure. And furthermore, it's just, I got a great deal on her. I know that you could probably see that number, but if you know anything about these figures, they go for way, 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 way more, even in today's standards of a market economy for these figures. They're just ridiculously expensive, and I'm just so glad to be buying them at such a great, price range. I don't think it's been resealed. I don't. Apologies. My camera just ran out of space, and I just had to go get another memory card. But anyways, as I was saying with this figure, is that, the 1701 line is so interesting to me. It received backlash, and then they made the box set, the 1701 box set, with one other dude, and then the Picard figure. And I've seen some of these go upwards of $900 at sold value price, depending on the number. Mine is specifically kind of low. I don't think it's been resealed. I'm not going to open her at all, ever. If I had the opportunity, I might get it signed. Probably not. Just, I'm so paranoid about bringing things and getting it dented. I'm definitely going to get a protective case for it, though. It is so incredibly nice in its condition. There is hardly any bending. Where there is bending is just from natural age. And the backing, the only thing that is kind of annoying is the price tag on there. I might try to see if I can take that off, but I don't want to risk it yet. And there is some, slight shelf wear, but I'm sure that that could have even been occurred from, the original time it was produced, as is most of the cases for most of these. I'm not opening the rest of these yet. However, if you are interested in seeing some of these Deanna Troy's open, or the Geordie, or the Q, or the Deanna, or the Deanna, let me know. This is very new to me. I'm going to start trying to upload more regularly. Toys are something I'm very passionate about. I'm pretty knowledgeable. I love the history behind it. I'm sure most of the people who are probably finding this or watching this have some sort of vague understanding of, Star Trek or, action figures as a concept. I don't just collect action figures. I'm a really big fan of Lego. Most of y'all probably know me from my Lego stuff and designs and whatnot. It's my little signature figure, supposed to represent me, sort of. Yeah, I'll be making another video soon of another Playmate Star Trek action figure I am receiving in the mail, and I'm specifically going to be detailing my journey in collecting the series. I think it's so incredibly nostalgic for me as someone who grew up watching, First Contact, Generations, the original Star Trek, and I will be uploading as soon as there's demand, or I feel like it, or if there's any kind of content that you want to see from me, let me know. I have been in the toy collecting community for over 20 years. I've been raised on it. I go to G.I. Joe conventions, normal conventions, Retro Expo, Fan Expo, Comic-Cons back when those were more common. And I've never been to a Star Trek convention, but I do want to go to one day, and specifically low-key want to get a medical/sciences like season 3 tunic. Like, I think that'd be fun. And yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. This has been my little Star Trek haul, I guess, as of the last couple days. Really excited about this figure. So excited. and I'm going to be keeping it in bubble wrap. I'm going to be kissing it. I'm going to be seeing you in the next one.